Just waking up, had a good night's sleep. Dreams a little weird, but not that deep. No rush today, no plans required. Just a day with my people is all I desire. Smiles and laughs over morning toast. Stories and jokes we enjoy the most. Sweet thank you and kiss on